till I pass out. That sound, I tell you a lot where I'm at now. I went away for a little, yeah. Tell them I'm back now. Cash out, yeah. We finna cash out, yeah. Blue bills, see I'm falling in the background. Shawty trying, yeah, I'm talking like SmackDown. WWE, she got that. Shawty with, she said I keep it for free. I gotta flirt the racks. I don't do tit for tat. City stay on my back. I'm never one to go act. You know I'm keeping it real. I just go say what I feel. I make a 1 to 2, then I turn into a meal. Ayy.
UK Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this season. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And, Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Quick start for the Kings in this one. It's a 5-point game. It's Fox with the drive. Back to Davis. The kick out to Fox. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Now Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Down low. Sabonis with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
So Pacers called timeout. They're first of the game. Pacers trail by 7.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
The kick out to Fox. Back to McLemore. And another three for Sacramento.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lang. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Back to Fox. Rebound by Smith.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to McLemore. Len with it. And then Len slams it in.
That one fires up his teammates. Len's passion leads to the monster dunk.
Here's Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Alex Len picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Trying to get open is Len. Shots good by McLemore. McLemore's got 5 now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in. The paint.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Now here's Herter. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Turner. And it's Turner flashing it off.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Count that bucket. Pacers trailed by 3. Back to McConnell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Substituting on the court.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wide open look here for Murray. His 3-pointers off the mark. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Murray right side. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Been a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pacers lead.
The Pacers, 21.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Herter. Sabonis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Sabonis.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Halliburton with the steal. And Halliburton slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the score by Indiana. Here's Barnes. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
To the wing on the left. That 3 off the mark. The Kings trailing. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, instinctively too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Pass to Nora. Back to Halliburton. Fox with the steal. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Pacers call time here.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
Sabonis inside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Inside. Here's Tice. That shot is off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
2 minutes remaining.
And stolen by McConnell. And they're on the break. And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substituting on the court.
A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Outside, Davis. Pass to Monk. Outside, Sabonis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Pass to Smith. Here's Duarte. It's stolen by Wiles. Monk with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Wiles with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. .59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Monk. Outside for Davis. Sabonis inside. Banked in off the glass. Sabonis has got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
To the paint. Here's Nembhard. They get a hand on it. Pass to Duarte. They could use a bucket. Nice D from Sabonis.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
To the inside. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
2 on the clock. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Hield. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Sacramento Kings. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
33.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And Halliburton slams it in.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Hey, guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Craig, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Here's Herder. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, what a great setup by Alex Len, developing such a good feel for the game.
To the middle. Here. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
To the paint. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Rebound by the Kings.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
The good run they have going right now, the momentum is huge.
Pass to Wiles. Hangs in the air. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. And now a 6-point Kings lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the Pacers call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Pacers trail by 6.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
Assist goes to TJ
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Sacramento moving it around. A pass to Fox. Inside. And the dunk by Len.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush. How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Shooting for Indiana.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim, and once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
And they get it back. Pass to Wiles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Pacers ball. Pacers substitution. Isaiah Jackson. Andrew Nembhard.
Pacers trail by 3. Now here is Smith, covered by Lyons. Smith's shot is good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Wiles. Fox with it. Now Smith defending. A 3. Rebound by Smith. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. Here's Duarte. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Nembhard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Sacramento. Pass to McLemore. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Fox with the steal. It's a bonus with the drive. Outside, Fox. .114 left in the third. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 10 points. And an important part of every team's on the look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
Sabonis inside. The layup off target. Over to the left wing. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Kings. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McLemore. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And McLemore drops them both. Pacers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Nesmith. And here's Jackson. Good D by Barnes. Timeout called by the Kings.
With the timeout. Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
So it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Your 916 crew. Let's hear it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Kings leading now by 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
second personal
Guys,
foul.
you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
Now here's McLemore. In the corner, it's Sabonis. 4 on the clock. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, Domantas Sabonis has such a complete offensive arsenal, and it's all on display.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough.
All right, thank you, David.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
It's stolen by Hield. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to Turner. Here's the 3. No good that time. And the Kings going the other way now. Here's Fox. In the corner, it's McLemore. The kick out to Fox. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Pacers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That one a little long.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. The Pacers making a switch here. The kick out to Fox.
T.J. McConnell.
On the wing, Monk. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. It'll be the 4th game in a 7-game road trip. Nwora.
Jordan Nwora.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And it's denied by Fox. They retain possession. Takes a 3. And Malik Monk hits the 3. And the Kings lead by 9.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And here is Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Pass to Nora, and stolen by Barnes. Monk, no one around him. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Timeout called the Pacers.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
And so it's Indiana with it. Down by 15. Down low. Here's Nora. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
Here's Fox. Can't get it to fall.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Kings leading now by 13. On the wing, Monk. Sacramento moving it around. Back to McLemore. Outside Fox. Out left to the wing. On the three off target. It's stolen by McLemore. Right side, Sabonis. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Sacramento.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Domantas Sabonis.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Here's Nora. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Fox with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That one is off.
Jordan Nwora at the line.
And he's good on the second. Here's Herter. The three from Barnes. Knocks down the three ball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now here's McLemore outside. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They won this game going away.
Stepping on me looking like I'm bench pressing.